I lost like a lot of friends because of her, and I was just trying to find my way back. So found my way back, went on like this spiritual retreat, and yeah,
That's cool.
brought me back. I actually met my girlfriend through.
The spiritual retreat.
It's a little more complicated than that. Through a friend. Yeah, through a friend who's on the retreat.
Okay.
So I mean, if I never went on that retreat, if I never found my ground again, then I would never be with my girlfriend now.
Wow.
Yeah.
It all worked out, man.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to.
Of course. Yeah. Exactly.
That's interesting. So you feel like you lost friends because of your ex? Was it because of like you isolating yourself when you started dating her?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, I always keep myself busy. Like in high school, like when all my like friends were out, I was at soccer or I was doing something for a club, or I was always the one like, oh yeah, I'll be there a few hours late, or I'll be there at the end of the party, or I'll be there whenever. I was never like, like, hey guys, like, let's do this, or I just never had time to. If I had time to hang out with them, I would. And that's kind of like, it's kind of like how they like partied a little bit. I just saw I was seeing myself different from them. So, I mean, all worked in the end. Got my friends who I needed to. That's all you need.
Yeah. I feel that's a mix of a lot of things because I guess first is like the physical amount of time you spend with them, right? But you physically are starting to spend less time with them. Right. But it's also the narrative that you have in your mind that you feel like you're so different from them.
Right.
Which is an interesting one to explore too. And then you're dating this girl, and then whenever you do have the free time, you're probably spending time with her, not them.
Right.
And it's like it just starts to open up this void in a way.
Yep. Exactly.
I want to explore more like that feeling you had when you were around those friends though. Like, you felt like you were a different person? Like, tell me about that.
Yeah. Like, I just lived different lives than them. I mean, a lot of them had like a ton of money. Like, they had like extravagant lives, kind of thing. And I mean, the one like buddy I always kept close was like, he's actually nothing like me. Like, I was always doing everything I could, everything like to stay active. My guys, like, I'm not dissing them or anything. I love my boys to the end. But yeah, like, I just always felt different. Just and there was nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being different. It's probably for the better. I just had to understand that. Mm-hmm. I mean, to this day, right now, like, we're all best buddies. Every time we go home, we all hang out. We all get a little poker night or even drive to Soaring Eagle Casino.
So these are the same friends that you like started to fall off with, or
yeah.
Okay. So you're able to rebuild it.
Yeah, I actually kind of rebuilt my own. Like, I left the ones I needed to leave, and then I kept the ones I did. And the ones I kept were the true ones. So,
what was unique about the people you kept?
That's actually fun. Like, those people also are very family based, and the ones that I did not keep really were not too family based, and it's kind of interesting how that works out. That the ones that love their family, they have a good relationship with God. They're down to earth people. They're the ones I hang out with. The other ones that I didn't see that in, I don't really hang out with them too much. It's okay.
I feel like when we look back in retrospect, obviously it's been so long now, right? I feel like even these days when I tell stories of high school, it's just so long ago, it's hard for me to film all the details.
Oh, no, me too. Yeah, I'm trying to think back. I'm like...
Because I used to tell my story quite a bit on the podcast. Now it's like, what actually happened again? Like, but I think in retrospect, like, we make it sound easier than it actually was. Like, oh yeah, well, I went to this breakup and I went on a spiritual retreat and then I left the old ones and I found the good ones in the end, right? But I'm sure there was like, in between those pivotal moments, there's just so many days in between. Right?
Yeah.
It's like a struggle, right? So.
Oh yeah. I mean,
it's hard to think back, but do you remember like that process at all? Like, do you remember the?
Oh yeah, clearly. I think I can remember every day since then. Yeah. Like, I guess, like, which part? Like, I have like there's a lot of parts. This is a long.
Tell me the whole story.
Shoot. All right. All right. Let's see. Damn. Sophomore year, I met her through one of my best friends from my cottage.
So you're in a cottage?
No, not really in a cottage. It's just like I actually like was talking to her one day, and I went to go see this girl I was talking to, and we're like, hey, you want to like go meet up at our friend's soccer game? And we're like, yeah, sure. So we met up for the first time at our friend's soccer game, and hit it off very well. Like, she seemed like a great girl. She was, and it was good. So we talked and talked and talked, and eventually started dating, and then things just started getting rough in the relationship. That
This is the first one.
yeah, this is the first one that we seemed to just push off and not get over. We just like we're pissed off at each other. We're like, okay, just forget about it, and then
Do you remember
It would
like
happen
what
again.
pissed? Like it was just random stupid things. Like
just stupid things. I mean, she did have like mental issues of her own that like I probably won't say, but like she did like she was not the best mental state, let's say, and that really affected me personally, mentally, spiritually, really, in every way, and I just kind of fell off from there, like everything just fell off. Life seemed to just start plummeting.
do you remember like okay, what were the moments that started to shift? Like was it again just like the separation from everyone that started really caused that momentum to build, or you just like being around her made you see the world in a different way that slowly that started to impact your mental state? 'Cause that's a hard one like for me to understand, like that transition period.
You know, I don't really like know if there's like a specific like monumental moment that was like
Slowly.
I guess it was a slow kind of like just separation. Yeah, it's not like a strike that just kind of like ended it. But yeah, so I eventually just could not handle anymore. I told her to break it off and did not go well with that. So kind of like messed me up mentally, and yeah, but I surrounded myself with people I needed to be surrounded with my friends, with I finally went back to my friends after that, and they took me in, and I surrounded myself with other people, went to retreats. I actually led a spiritual retreat called Kairos. If anyone
I've heard
knows
about this.
Yeah.
Why did the same thing, right?
Yeah. Why
'Cause
did
we
this?
talked about this on our podcast
Yeah.
way back in September.
Yeah.
God.
Why did this too? We were both leaders on this. And,
So you knew why before?
No.
Oh, okay. There's a different Kairos retreat.
So yeah, it's like a spiritual retreat, like with like
That's sick.
Catholic Christian high schools.
Nice.
Yeah, and so I led this retreat and went on it too, and it just kind of just showed me that life is precious. You gotta take care of it, and it's worth living for, and you gotta take in every moment you can because you don't know when it'll be gone. I mean, my grandma just passed away this past month, and that's probably the first person I genuinely lost that like I really meant something to me, and I really understood then that life is super precious, and every moment counts. I mean, even this moment here, like this is like I'll remember this for the rest of my life probably.
The podcast.
Yeah, I mean, I'll remember everything in this college.
Oh yeah.
Like everything. You just have to take in everything with a little grain of salt. Or I don't know if that's a term, but like
I get it.
yeah. But yeah. Yeah, so Kairos really helped me. Surrounding yourself with people. I think moral of the story is surround yourself with people that you really know that can help you, really know that really know you, and they could be completely different people from you. They don't need to be like you. Keep a strong, I guess, faith if you have one. If you don't, try to find one. Doesn't matter what it is. It's good to always believe in something bigger than yourself. Yeah, I mean, keep a strong mental health. Mental health is probably the most important thing in your life. Because if you have $1 million, I don't know, say $1 billion, and you're sad, depressed, what's life worth? Rather than having $1,000 and being the happiest man on earth.
I think it's really impressive when I hear that because you built such a great life now, you know? Like, it's hard for me to, like, when I see you and meet you and, like, talk to you, like, I can never, like, picture that as, like, a past. And because you built it, you built it to be such an incredible life. Like, you always had a smile on your face, always having a great time.
Yeah.
Fill your time with so much fun stuff and have a great social life. So it's impressive that over time, like, slowly, you built the life you have now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if I talk to myself, like, 3 years ago from now, I would think I'm crazy. Like, I'm like, nah, I'm never going to be like that. Like, look at me. I'm a mess. And, yeah. You can always, and that's what a lot of people, like, kind of, like, struggle with. Like, I don't know. Like, if people are like, oh, I'm in a bad place or bad state, like, I'm never going to be able to get out of this, or, like, you can't. People keep telling you you can't. But if you just listen to them, you can.